Ever wonder how much you actually need to start investing? Let's face it, diving into the world of investing can feel intimidating. There's a million things to learn, a sea of confusing terms, and, of course, the big question, how much money do I even need to get started? Today, we're tackling that head-on by cracking open a popular online brokerage platform, Questrade. If you've been eyeing Questrade and wondering what the minimum deposit is, you've come to the right place. But before we jump into the nitty-gritty, let's take a quick step back. Why even care about minimum deposits? Think of it like a gym membership. Sure, you could technically just walk in and get ripped with some free weights, but realistically, you'll probably want some more options, a treadmill, some fancy machines, maybe even a personal trainer. The point is, there's a base level of investment required to get the full experience. The same applies to brokers. With a low minimum deposit, you might be limited in what you can invest in or how actively you can trade. On the other hand, a high minimum deposit could be a barrier to entry, especially for new investors who are just starting out. So, how much does it cost to play ball at Questrade? Alright, the suspense is killing you. Here it is, Questrade currently requires a minimum deposit of $1,000 CAD. Is $1,000 a good minimum deposit? Well, that depends. Here's the thing, compared to some other brokers, $1,000 is on the higher end. There are definitely options out there with much lower minimums, some as low as $0 or even a few $100. But hold on a second before you run off to the next shiny platform. A lower minimum deposit might sound attractive, but it's important to consider the whole package. Here's why Questrade's $1,000 minimum might not be a deal breaker. Focus on quality over quantity. With a higher minimum, Questrade might be aiming to attract a more serious investor base. This could potentially mean a more stable and reliable platform. Access to a wider range of investments. Sometimes, brokers with lower minimums limit you to certain types of investments, like stocks or ETFs. With Questrade, you might have access to a broader selection, including options, bonds, and even mutual funds. Trading tools and resources. A higher minimum deposit could also translate to more resources and tools available to you as an investor. Questrade offers research reports, educational materials, and even some pretty fancy charting software. The bottom line? The $1,000 minimum deposit at Questrade might seem like a hurdle, but it's not necessarily a bad thing. If you're a beginner with a few $100s to test the waters, there might be better options out there. However, if you're serious about investing and want access to a wider range of tools and resources, Questrade's minimum deposit could be worth considering. Remember, before you jump in with both feet, do your research, compare platforms, and figure out what kind of investor you are. There's no one-size-fits-all answer, and the best platform for you depends on your individual goals and risk tolerance. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.